Hey y'all, for America's game of the week, the Rams versus the Saints, I'm going to make a quick ribs and red mashed potatoes with some Northwoods and Copycat cheese bread. So let's get right to the ingredients. Okay, I have 6 pounds of ribs. I have completely coated both sides of my ribs with just some honey. Instead of mustard, I like to use honey. And then I use 2 packets of McCormick's Smoky Applewood Marinade mix. And I refrigerated these for 1 hour. Okay, so I want to make these quick, so I actually put them into my Instant Pot. And all I am going to do is add 2.5 cups of liquid into my Instant Pot. And to keep the fruitiness going of the Applewood Smoky Marinade, I'm going to make my own barbecue sauce. And for my barbecue sauce, I'm going to use a little bit of A1 steak sauce, a splash of apple cider vinegar, some beer, some cherry soda, a little bit of grape preservative, and just a pinch of barbecue sauce. Okay, so far I have a 1/2 cup of Miller Lite. You could use any beer that you want. And then I have a 1/4 cup of A1 steak sauce. I'm gonna put in just 1 capful of apple cider vinegar. And then I'm gonna add the rest. Okay, I've added 3/4 cups of wild cherry Pepsi. And then I'm gonna add some grape preservative to this. I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of the grape jelly. Okay, once I added the 3/4 cups of grape jelly, I'm going to mix this in really good. Once it's mixed, I am going to throw it into my Instant Pot right in the middle of the ribs. And because I used the honey to coat the ribs so that the marinade won't come off, the liquid will, it's not going to affect the marinade at all. The last cup of liquid that I'm throwing into my Instant Pot is 1 cup of barbecue sauce. And again, right into the middle. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pour the rest on top of the ribs. Go Rams! Okay, so this is all ready to go. Let's get it over to our Instant Pot. Okay, we've got our ribs in our Instant Pot. Right now I have it on off. I have this on sealed, of course. And a lot of people like to use the meat stew, but I usually use just the pressure. So I'm gonna put this on manual and pump it up to I'm gonna go 50 minutes just because I have 6 pounds. Actually, I'm gonna do 50 minutes because I have 6 pounds in there, and that's it. We'll come back and check on it in 50 minutes. So my Instant Pot just beeped. I let all the pressure out, and this is how our ribs came out. They are legit fall off the bone tender. I just tasted it out of the Instant Pot, and because we put the honey on there and let the marinade sit on it, just alone by themselves, like it's amazing. Like, oh my gosh, it was so good. Super good. Okay, so ribs are out. I have a quick slurry going here. It's 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and 3 tablespoons water. I am going to put my Instant Pot on Sautee. Excuse my fingers, they're full of cornstarch. Once it starts boiling, I'm going to add my slurry and let it go for as long as it needs to go, as long as it's thick. This is going to start boiling right away though. Okay, so it didn't even take like 2 seconds to have this start boiling. So I'm going to throw in my slurry. And we're going to use that for barbecue sauce. Again, that has that cherry Pepsi, the grape jelly preserves, some Worcestershire sauce, some steak sauce, and a little bit of BBQ. So once this thickens up, I'm going to slather my ribs up with this and then throw them in the broiler, which I already have going. And I'm just going to put them in there for maybe like 5-7 minutes. I've let my BBQ sauce boil with my slurry now for about 3 minutes. It's not as thick as I like. Ooh, there's a bone. It's not as thick as I'd like, but either way, the ribs already have so much flavor. It's ridiculous. And I don't have my brush, so I'm just going to throw this concoction right over my ribs. Oh, it's actually a really good consistency, so I'm happy with it. It's gonna make them nice and sticky.
Wow, this is amazing!
Okay, so my ribs are nice and coated, and now all I gotta do is get them into my broiler, and I'm just gonna let them go for about 5 to 7 minutes. My guys are in. I'm gonna let them go for about 7 minutes. So I've got leftover barbecue sauce, and I'm just gonna jar this up because I'm gonna use it during the week for barbecue chicken, some pulled pork. There's a lot of uses for this, and actually I'm gonna use it right now after I have my ribs out. I'm gonna throw some mashed potatoes into my Instant Pot, and I'm gonna use this as a gravy. It's been 7 minutes in our broiler, and these ribs are looking amazing. So I'm gonna get them out, let them cool down. I'm gonna cut them and serve them up with our garlic mash and our copycat clear mince cheese bread toast.